3 minutes until showtime. Live from Nittany Lion, PIAA softball champion.
And welcome back to the broadcast booth here on the PIAA Radio Network. Our final game of day one. It's the Class 1A Championship featuring the Union Area Scotties and the Holy Cross Crusaders. Union Area, the District 7 champion, taking on Holy Cross, the District 2 champion. Glad to be back with you one more time on this finals Thursday. Of course, it's been hot, it's been sweaty, it's been muggy, but hey, you've been here with it for all of us. Lee Moan alongside me. I'm Tyler Poker, Dolan, our producer here today. Lee will take you through this game, the 1A game, and tomorrow's 2A championships. And Lee,
you can kick back and relax a little bit.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, because it's 92 degrees outside, 99 heat index, and it feels like 99 degrees out there. But
feels like I'm in the middle of a swamp right now,
yeah.
Man.
Well, we already crowned two champions. I mean, we got Shaler, the 10-0 victory, and then Pine Grove with a 7-1 victory over Sharon. And now we got two teams that, Tyler, I mean, these two teams offensively, they are quite well looking at the statistics. 36 home runs for Holy Cross, 40 for Union as a team. So one will expect the same here today.
Yeah, you talk about that Union team. I think they showed their strength against Berlin Brothers Valley, a seven-run inning that they had. Just an unreal victory over Berlin Brothers Valley. When it looked like, well, they're probably not going to make it here, they made it here in style.
Yeah, and then we're going to turn things over to our PA announcer for today's starting lineups.
Are you having trouble saving to buy a home? The Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency offers down payment and closing cost assistance. Learn more at phfa.org or just Google PHFA and find out how you can buy a new home.
Playing their promo video. See this at the basketball championships every year. They do this and show some highlights of the year for both these squads, which is just a nice way to start the game for both these schools, Tyler.
Yeah, it's good to see that they have all of these photos, all of this information. Very nice. Thanks for the memories by Fallout Boy playing out in the background. I mean, you gotta like it. You can't hear it, of course, because we're on YouTube and we're trying not to get copyright strikes, but that's another thing. I can show you, it's a very nice state championship thing.
Yes, I greatly appreciate that from here for the PIAA. So now let's turn things over to our PA announcer for today's starting lineups.
Fans, good afternoon once again, and welcome to Nittany Lion Softball Park and Beard Field for this afternoon's 2026 PIAA Single A State Championship. Featuring the following teams representing District 2 entering the contest with a record of 21-3, the Crusaders of Holy Cross. And representing District 7 entering the contest with a record of 21-2, the Scotties of Union. And now let's meet the starting lineups. First for the Crusaders of Holy Cross. Leading off the pitcher, number 99, Ava Schmidt. The second baseman, number 14, Lila Colcharno. The shortstop, number 20, Jules Galella. Batting fourth, the catcher, 00, Peyton Grabowski. Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 7, Claire Hurling. Batting sixth, the center fielder, number 13, McKinley Griffiths. Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 52, Maya DeSantis. The third baseman, number 25, Kira Bauman. The designated player, number 2, Emily Fitzpatrick. And the right fielder, number 21, Maggie Perry. The Crusaders are coached by Joe Ross, assisted by Neil Porchwriter, Amanda Ross, Barry Fitzgerald, Brian Knorr, Paul Garrity, and Stephanie Knorr. The Crusaders of Holy Cross. And now let's meet the starting lineups for the Scotties of Union. Leading off, playing shortstop, number 21, Olivia Williams. The third baseman, number 2, Maddie Settle. Batting third and catching, number 9, Ireland Fisher. In a cleanup spot, your first baseman, number 11, Olivia Benedict. Batting fifth, center field, Nevaeh Hunt. Batting sixth, second base, Maggie Joseph, number 27. The pitcher, number 15, Corinne Shannon. The left fielder, number 4, Emily Ross. And the right fielder, number 12, Samantha Confair. Union is coached by Doug Fisher, assisted by Christy Williams.
And that's your starting lineups. We'll be back with today's first pitch right here on the PIAA Sports Network.
Greg Spiker.
Are you having trouble saving to buy a home? The Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency offers down payment and closing cost assistance. Learn more at phfa.org or just Google PHFA and find out how you can buy a new home.
Today's PIAA Radio Network broadcast is brought to you by Wayne Bank, your hometown bank proudly serving communities across Pennsylvania for more than 150 years. Just like our local student athletes, Wayne Bank believes in hard work, teamwork, and commitment to excellence. From Friday night lights to championship moments, Wayne Bank is proud to support the schools, families, and communities that make scholastic sports so special. Wayne Bank, every day better, member FDIC.
You're listening to the 2026 PIAA Softball State Championships on the PIAA Radio Network.
And welcome back here to Beard Field, getting ready for today's matchup between Holy Cross and Union area in the 1A Softball Championship. What do you expect out of this game today here, Tyler?
Well, I expect for Union, I expect them to go, okay, we can never have another start like that again. Going through the first 5 innings without a run. They'll definitely be looking to get their offense together and try to support their pitcher, Corinne Shannon, with some strong defense. For Holy Cross, this is a team that has a really good pitcher in Ava Schmidt. She's led the way in the circle. She's a commit from Moravian. She has 5 or more strikeouts in 23 straight games. So that means that she's consistent in getting batters out and is looking to try to help out this offense for Holy Cross by being the strongest pitcher she could be in this game, because this Union team has hitters up and down the lineup, and you don't expect for them to have the, the drought they had offensively until they finally woke up throughout an entire game.
Yeah, Corinne Shannon on the mound for Union, 16-1 on the year, 2.46 ERA. She's got 150 strikeouts in those 108 innings and 48 walks. Defensively behind her, Ireland Fisher's behind the plate. Liv Benedict at first, Maggie Joseph at second, Liv Williams at short, Maddie Siddle at third. From left to right, Emily Ross, Nevaeh Hunt, and Sammy Confer. Sunny as of right now, 90 degrees, beautiful day for softball. And hopefully it's going to stay that way for about another hour and a half or so.
Corinne Shannon, leading off.
As Ava Schmidt will lead things off for the Crusaders, coming in with a .476 batting average and 6 home runs. Umpires for today, Greg Spiker behind the plate, Kevin Spiker at first. First pitch just a little bit outside, Greg Gibner at second, and Will Eshelman at third. And you like to do this. First pitch, 4:33. It's only 3 minutes behind, which is pretty good. Next pitch up high and outside, 2-0.
They just got to let them know that, hey, they're doing a good job with timing out these games.
Ava Schmidt, you already mentioned the Moravian commit, first team All-State Player of the Year last year. That's up high too, ball 3. As umpire Greg Spiker shakes his head, think, nope. Looks like the first 3 pitches basically in the same spot. And 4-pitch walk to lead things off. Bring up Lila Cocharno.
Second baseman, number 14, Lila Cocharno.
Cocharno hitting .370 on the year, home run, 16 RBIs. Infield expectant bunt is that Maddie Settle really in on third base, and they're swinging away, and it's a wild pitch. The first pitch way up high. Seen quite a few wild pitches today here, Ty.
Yeah, the last game especially, as the offense and that running of Pine Grove area really frustrated Sharon. A couple passed balls as well.
Here comes the 1-0, the pitch inside, so 6 straight balls for Corinne Shannon to start this game. Defending state champion Scotties, Mia Pruz was on the mound for last year. Shannon gets the sign. Here comes the 2-0. There's this first strike of the game. Throw down the second by Fisher. Back safely is Schmidt as Fisher shows off her cannon.
Akron commit. Been real strong behind the dish this season.
Comes the 2-1. That's fouled back. Lila, second team All-Stater. Coach Joe Ross in his 11th year. Coached baseball at Scranton Prep for 5 years. And apparently he's a very good a legend modified softball player. Swing and a miss, first strikeout of the day for Corinne Shannon, first out.
What is modified softball?
It's men's softball fast pitch, but you're not allowed the full windup. You're only allowed half the windup to go back. So it's fast. It's just the same as this, except you're not allowed to do a full windup.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is. So bring up Joel Scalella. First pitch just a little outside. Yeah, so he's apparently been playing modified for many years, and what I was reading is a legend for all those years. It's a lot like this game, so there's a strike at the knees. So if you play modified, you're familiar. It's just the same rules, just the pitching difference a little bit. Galola coming in .415 on the year with 4 home runs. 32 RBIs. Ground ball right back to Shannon. She'll fake looking at the runner third. Now snap back to third, and Benedict almost gets her. Ava Schmidt was leaning. And Benedict did that twice in the semifinals.
That's how they ended the game against Berlin Brothers Valley.
The catcher, 0, Peyton Grabowski.
Peyton Grabowski steps in with 2 outs. Yeah, Benedict, great throw over there. First swing and a miss by Peyton.
Yeah, and you were talking about it during the last game. You were looking for fakes from Sharon, try to keep that Pine Grove area offense, especially on the base paths, off balance, but they didn't decide to do that. You could see the Union loves this fake.
Grabowski, weak ground ball, second base, and that will be fielded there by Joseph and thrown on to first. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We played a half inning. It's no score between Union and Holy Cross. You're listening to high school softball championships here on the PIAA Radio Network.
Together, we bring more. Celebrate the milestones, big and small, in life, from your first state championship win to a family get-together. And make them more meaningful with beef. Visit Beef. It's what'sfordinner.com for beef recipe inspirations and more.
Be prepared with CHIP, free or low-cost healthcare for Pennsylvania kids and teens. From checkups to unexpected bumps and bruises and everything in between, CHIP has you covered. Don't wait until you need it. Be prepared with CHIP. Because every kid deserves quality healthcare and every parent deserves peace of mind knowing their kids are covered. CHIP, free or low-cost healthcare for kids and teens under age 19. Learn more at chipcoverspakids.com.
Paid for with Pennsylvania taxpayer dollars.
You're listening to the 2026 PIAA Softball State Championships on the PIAA Radio Network.
And welcome back here to Beard Field at Penn State University. No score between Union and Holy Cross. Ava Schmidt on the mound, Peyton Grabowski behind the plate. Maya DeSantis at first, Lilac Cacharno at second, Jules Galala at short, Kara Bauman at third. From left to right is Claire Helding, McKinley Griffiths, and Elizabeth Myers going up against this potent Union offense. Liv Williams leading things off. Still has not struck out this year. Has not struck out in a regular season in 2 years, which is quite impressive for Liv Williams. Hitting .593 in the year. As the offense goes, as Liv Williams goes, so does this offense. And that's where that 7-run inning started the last game, Ty. A leadoff single by Liv Williams in the 6th.
It was the 1 through 6 in the order.
And first pitch fouled down the left field line. The Union's last 2 games, they've started late. In the quarterfinals, they waited to the 4th inning to turn on that offense. Last game, a little bit later, at least at the 6th inning. And had to hang on for dear life. Williams, fly ball, right center field. That's going to find its way for an opening single for Liv Williams. That's what she does.
Yep, she doesn't strike out. Anytime that she gets contact, it's good contact. It's something that she can work with. And just a simple shot into the right center shallow area for a hit.
And Maddie Settle will step in. A 13 volleyball player was Maddie. First pitch fouled off.
Once again, fans, just a reminder, all foul
Also,
return.
Maddie is going to be a Penguin
First base dugout. Thank you.
after her career here at Union, but not for softball. She's going to YSU for nursing, is Maddie. That's fouled up left side towards the Lawrence County Sports Network broadcast. James will make an error, we know that.
So will I.
Count 0-2. No score here in the bottom of the first between Union and Holy Cross. That's popped up, foul territory. Third baseman will make the catch, does Bauman. And tagging on the play is Williams from first to second. Heads up play there by Williams, Ty.
Yeah, it's rare that you see someone tag up from a pop out on the deep on the left side of the infield towards the dugout, but that's how confident, that's how fast Liv Williams is.
Well, the Bauman was sort of had problems. She was going to her left and had to back up a little bit and was off balance. Fisher, forget about it! Off the scoreboard, 2-0 Union.
Well, she's got college power. I mean, we saw the 2-run home run she had to help spark that comeback against Berlin Brothers Valley. And there you see it, Ireland Fisher. I mean, it's just natural power. You're going right off the scoreboard. Sorry, Penn State. She'll pay for damages, maybe.
Number 16 on the year and her 48th RBI for Ireland Fisher, 2-0 Union.
That's why she's your 3-hole hitter.
And Liv Benedict will step in. Yeah, Ireland Fisher, she'll be off to Akron. And she's only a junior, is Ireland Fisher. She has already set the career home run record at Union. She'll be adding on as Benedict takes the first pitch strike. Boy, right off the bat, you knew that was gone.
I hadn't even looked up, and there it was hitting the scoreboard.
Yeah. That's what this team does. I mean, that's 41 home runs as a team now on the year. That's almost 2 a game. Sure, you can say, oh, it's single-A softball. No, it's still impressive. Benedict takes a strike, count goes 1-2. Benedict with 6 of those home runs.
I think anyone that tries to say it's a small class softball, I'm like, there's ballers at every level.
That's right.
Ball players come in all sizes.
Benedict fouls this off left side. That's what this offense has been doing all year. And Coach Fisher's going to be feeling really relieved that they finally got some runs early.
Yeah, more on that later.
0-2's up high. Mentioned Ava Schmidt off the Moravian. She collected her 400th career strikeout back on April 24th. The senior, also part of the basketball team. Comes the 1-2, that's popped up left side. Left field, catch it. Claire Hellring for the first out.
Yep, Benedict just got a little bit underneath it, just a little bit.
Second out, excuse me. Bring up Nevaeh Hunt, the freshman. Very impressive Nevaeh Hunt, 407 freshman batting average. She has 5 home runs already as a freshman, 22 RBIs. 2 outs here, bottom of the first, Union leading 2-0. First pitch of ball, Coach Doug Fisher in his 8th year. That's fouled off behind us. All he knows how to do is win.
First it was the basketball program and then the softball program. The baseball team also had a district title. It's just been wins for this.
Made 8 consecutive D7 finals. Nevaeh Hunt just gets underneath this, and left fielder will go the whole way to the track at the wall. That's Claire Ellering. Boy, that ball just kept on carrying. And she makes the catch for the 3rd out, but Union gets 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors. They strand nobody. 2-0 Union at the end of 1. You're listening to high school softball here on the PIAA Radio Network.
Dudley is proud to be the
Keep up with your team's games this season, no matter where you are, with Game Changer. Game Changer, the #1 scorekeeping app for baseball and softball, is thrilled to be the exclusive scorekeeping, pitch count, and team management app for PIAA baseball and softball. Download the Game Changer app today or visit gc.com to learn more about Game Changer.
The Pennsylvania Association of Broadcasters and the PIAA promote the highest ideals of good sportsmanship in interscholastic athletics. Always remember to respect student athletes, coaches, contest officials, and game administration to help promote a safe and positive game environment. Together, we can foster a community of good sportsmanship.
You're listening to the PIAA Spring Sports State Championships on the PIAA Radio Network.
Yeah, welcome back to Beard Field. Lebo and Ty Polk bringing you today's action here in game number 3 of 3 here today. 3 of 6 overall. 5, 6, 7 hitters clear. Hellring to start things off here on the top of the second. Holy Cross trailing 2-0. First pitch outside to Hellring. Hitting .449 on the year. Leads the team in home runs. We're actually second on the team with home runs with 6. Ground ball, second base. Joseph will make the play. 1 up, 1 down.
It's not the strikeout power that Cruz had last year for Shannon. It's pitching to contact, and she's been successful with it.
Griffith steps in, freshman, .378 on the year, 2 home runs, 20 RBIs for McKinley Griffiths, a freshman. Here comes the first pitch. Gets a piece of that one. Baseball final supposed to start about 5 o'clock over across the pond, across the parking lot. Again, PIAA or Penn State here, great host. Love the fact that you're able to have both these games or everything right here. That's hit right side, going to be fouled by about 6 feet. Goes as a loud strike, go 0-2. It makes life easy on the media where you can just walk, go right across the road, get the baseball, come back to softball, everything right here. In the old days, you had softball in Shippensburg.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So it made for a long ride. Here comes the 0-2. That's up high. So if you're covering the WPIAL, you have to drive to Shippensburg. Hope that game gets done quick and then drive back here for baseball.
And Shippensburg's close to the state line into Maryland, so that's not a healthy trip by any means.
Comes the 1-2. Hit right side again, and that's going to fall about 7 feet wide down the right field line.
I like that you're able to describe the distance with that because me, I'm just bad at it.
An educated guess. Count 1 and 2 to Griffiths. Comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. Second strikeout for Shannon. 2 outs here in the second. Griffiths going to give us some advice that Maya DeSantis is ready to step in. Another freshman. 3 home runs on the year.
Yeah, she went 3 for 4 in the first round versus Montgomery.
She'll step in. First pitch to DeSantis. She fouls it off. Again, just a really nice natural service here, which I love. See so many turf surfaces these days.
Not much around at least District 7. I can only think of North Allegheny.
Yeah, a lot of schools going to turf, which makes sense. Pitch in the dirt.
Did you see the winter and early spring we had there?
Yeah. You can understand why schools put, spend $500,000 to put a turf field in.
Really, in general, the entire Northeast got
hit.
hit.
Yeah, a lot less rainouts. Comes the 1-1. There's a strike. Count goes the 1-2 to Griffiths, or the DeSantis, excuse me. You see the pros and cons. I mean, this field really, the dirt, just great facility. Comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 3 strikeouts for Shannon here through the first 2 innings of her work. Go to the bottom of the second. It's 2-0 Union over Holy Cross. You're listening to the 1A Championship softball game here on the PIAA Radio Network.
Becoming a champion is an incredible accomplishment, especially at a level as competitive as the PIAA. That's why the Faulkner Automotive Group proudly salutes the student-athletes and their families for making it this far. When it's time to upgrade your vehicle, choose any of the 31 Faulkner dealerships in Philadelphia, Lancaster, Bethlehem, Harrisburg, or Mechanicsburg. You'll find award-winning teams doing business the right way and a fast and easy buying experience. Compare low prices on thousands of vehicles and find the one that's perfect for you. Faulkner, to be sure.
The PIAA Radio Network is brought to you by Wayne Bank, your hometown bank proudly serving communities across Pennsylvania for more than 150 years.
You're listening to the 2026 PIAA Softball State Championships on the PIAA Radio Network.
And welcome back to the bottom of the second inning, 2-0 Union. Maggie Joseph will lead things off for the Scotties. She was a first-team volleyball player. Also part of the basketball team was Maggie. Coming in with a batting average of .328 on the year. She's got 4 home runs. Takes the first pitch strike. Thanks for joining us here in game number 3 of the day. We'll have 3 more tomorrow, 2A, 4A, 6A. Fouls this one off back to the screen. Count goes 0-2.
Yep, this is odd day. Tomorrow's even.
Unlike the basketball where there's no rhyme or reason.
Yeah, it's just whenever we feel like it.
Comes the 0-2, swing and a miss at a high fastball. First strikeout for Ava Schmidt. Bring up Corinne Shannon, her opposing mound mate. Shannon hitting .364, 4 home runs and 17 RBIs. For basketball, that's the way they've been doing it for many years.
But I think it's because it's all one centralized location and not multiple.
Yeah, first pitch a strike. Other than the 1 year, I believe it was the COVID year, right after the COVID year, they pretty much played 6A girls, 6A boys, same day. Shannon, foul ball, right side, and cannot make the catch was Cotrano down the right field line. Nice effort there, but couldn't come up with it.
Yeah, she was rolling for it, but just a little bit too ahead of her.
Yeah, Cotrano, DeSantis, and Myers were all corralling for that, but could not come up with it. Boy, they play Shannon to hit right side right now as right fielder's almost to the line. Shannon swings and misses. Don't have to worry about it now. Consecutive strikeouts for Schmidt. Bring up Emily Ross.
Ain't this what they've been waiting for? Left fielder, number 4, Emily Ross.
Ross hitting .234 in the year. Mike, her dad, Mike, is the superintendent. Ground ball, and it's going to find its way into center field for a base hit. Jules Galella gave it a correct, and that ball goes the whole way into left center field, and on the play, Ross will go to second. A hustling double for Emily Ross with 2 outs.
Yeah, that ball just scrubbed continually on the ground. It got past Galella, and then it also decided, well, I'm just going to go to the left center gap while I'm at it. And credit to Ross, she had her head up the entire time, saw the ball, kept on going.
Yeah, Griffiths was shading towards right center, and that allowed Ross to get into second and bring up Sandy Comfort here with 2 outs. Comfort takes the first pitch low. Comfort, the slap hitter, hitting .471 on the year. One of those left-handed slap hitters that she just pokes it, foul, and got an error on Doug Fisher.
Yeah, Fisher out there looking like me.
Yeah, he's laughing about it.
I get made fun of everywhere.
Here comes the 1. That's up by ball 2. The reason we're laughing because unfortunately the partner over here missed one earlier, but it was a tough play. It was coming over the fence.
I did it at another Penn State branch campus, but I had it. It went off the edge of my hand.
Yeah.
The heel of my hand. I had it.
Here comes the 2-1. That's up by ball 3.
I only feel bad at the fact that it ricocheted off the heel of my hand and hit you right in the back.
It's all right. Count 3-1. Ava Schmidt takes a look at the wrist coach. Comes to 3-1. Swing and a miss for Confer. Yeah, I got hit in the head Tuesday by a volleyball, so as they were warming up, got hit pretty good.
Oh, that's always a fun one.
Oh yeah, but we survived. Payoff pitch coming for the Sammy Confer. Swings through it. 3 strikeouts in the inning for Ava Schmidt. Union strands 1. They still lead 2-0. You're listening to high school softball here on the PIAA Radio Network.
Cornerstone Business Graphics is proud to be a preferred vendor of the PIAA and offer custom wearables, promotional items, signage, banners, and so much more. Cornerstone is also home to MarketLogo.com, your source for online school store needs. School stores are a great way to raise funds and promote school spirit. Cornerstone is your one stop for all your school's promotional gear. Check us out at cbizgraphics.com. It's Cornerstone Business Graphics.
Some see a high school football stadium. We see a place where Pennsylvanians come together as a community. The Pennsylvania Association of Broadcasters and the PIAA creating opportunities for student athletes to be seen across Pennsylvania.
You're listening to the PIAA Spring Sports State Championships on the PIAA Radio Network.
2-0 Union. It was go to the top of the third. 8-9-1 hitters for Holy Cross. Kira Bauman. Comes the first pitch to Bauman. She fouls this one off. In the quarterfinals, she had the walk-off hit against Claysburg Kimmel.
Yeah, and the interesting thing about it, Claire Hellring probably should have had the walk-off home run, but time was called, so instead she was the one that scored the winning run.
Pitch in the dirt to Bauman.
Hellring was happy about it, saying I'm glad she got the moment instead. All's well that ends well.
1-1 pitch. Coming to Bauman. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Holy Cross defeated Montgomery in the first round, Claysburg Kimmel in the second round, and then defeated Tri-Valley 3-0 to get here. The District 11 champion Union. First round victory over Purchase Line. A pitch up high. Yeah, they had a 12-3 lead and ended up winning that game 12-9. And then a 10-run victory against DuBois Central Catholic. And then the big tight game against Berlin Brothers Valley. Jumped out to a lead and had to hang on. Comes to 2-2. That's up high, ball 3. Yeah, just looking at Coach Joe Ross over there, he looks like a softball player, doesn't he? The third base coach. He looks like he could hit a few.
The visor?
Yeah. Comes the payoff pitch. Strike 3, outside corner. Third strikeout out of the row for Shannon. 4th of the game. Bring up Emily Fitzpatrick.
This is definitely interesting for Shannon if she's picking up more strikeouts. You think about it with Mia Pruz. She wasn't much of a strikeout pitcher maybe in her first 3 years. Then as a senior just became absolutely lights out.
Comes the first pitch. There's a strike. Fitzpatrick also part of the golf team at Holy Cross. Can use some lessons. Haven't picked up clubs since the state playoffs have started. We'll have a chance now after this weekend.
Plenty of them.
Yeah. Ground ball, shortstop, Williams up, throws, gets 3 up, or second out of the inning. Bring up the top of the order, and Ava Schmidt.
The pitcher, number 99, Ava Schmidt.
She walked and was stranded at third. in the first inning. 2-0 Union. Yeah, spring sports coming to an end this weekend with the volleyball championships on Saturday, 2A and 3A championships.
Really, the school year in general.
Fly ball down right field line goes foul. Then the high school sports season goes quiet for about 2 months. And then the golf things will lead things off about mid-August.
I mean, technically, the way that sometimes the weather goes around in Pennsylvania, we could have been doing this into like December if we really wanted to.
Yeah, golf and girls tennis start things off. This one goes out of play. Right side. Shannon must have that fastball going because we've seen quite a few foul balls on that right field line, Ty.
Yeah, and she's been mixing up speed, and she's kept them off balance because a lot of these hits have been early going down the right line as they're trying to take it the opposite way.
Here comes the 0-2. That's inside. Not going to get that down the right field line, that's for sure.
I mean, you can. It just takes a lot of sorcery if you want to do it.
2-0 Union here in the top of the third. Comes the 1-2 to Schmidt. That's popped up infield. Benefit given chase, and that's going to go foul. She's had to go through the first base coach. Not much you can do there. Just falls harmlessly for a foul ball. First base coach did everything he could to get out of the way. And he's explaining at the umpire. He's like, yeah, we know. So the count remains 1-2. Fouls this one off to Schmidt.
Fans, just a reminder, return all foul balls to the first base dugout. Thank you.
Just know that if it comes up here, it's not getting returned. I'm keeping it.
You don't want to throw it down to the first base dugout?
No.
We have some PIAA representation behind us, so that pitch high and outside. Count goes 2-2.
No, I'm hoping the friends at Service Electric see that I made the catch so that I could have it documented. I'm going to have a lot of talking to with people at this network afterwards.
Outside ball 3. Schmidt trying to get a runner on here. She's been the only runner of the game for Holy Cross. Count 3-2. She led off the first with a walk. Comes the payoff pitch. Ground ball finds its way through the middle for a 2-out hit. She'll stop at first. Lila Cacciarno.
First hit for Holy Cross.
Number 14.
And it comes from the number 1 spot in the order who led off the game with a walk.
Cacciarno, one of the 4 strikeout victims of Shannon. First pitch, she swings through that. Boy, Shannon's got it working so far early on.
Been strong with mixing speeds.
Comes the 0-1. That's up high. Against Shaler earlier today with a 10-0 victory. And Pine Grove with a 7-1 victory in 3A. It's the 1A match up between Holy Cross and Union area, and that ball's hit right side, foul. Count goes the 1-2 to Lila Cacciarno. Yeah, Union, one of the smallest schools in the state of Pennsylvania, actually, in District 7 too. But very successful. Comes the 1-2. That's a wild pitch. Schmidt will go down the second. as she did in the first inning. So no damage done, though. Just puts the runner in a scoring position. Comes the 2-2. That's a pass ball. She's going to get the third. Where have we seen this before, Ty? And there, Fisher throws down the third base, trying to catch Schmidt off guard. Back safely. Yeah, you always got to be awake with Fisher behind the plate. It's a 3-2 count to Coturno. Here comes the pitch. Fly ball right field, and making the diving catch, Sammy Confer in right field, shallow right field.
Excellent eye on it by Confer, and you've seen that Holy Cross has been trying to take this to the opposite way, taking it to the line. This time it tailed in, and Confer was there. W&J's got someone good coming.
No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. 2.5 played, 2-0 Union. You're listening to high school softball here on the PIAA Radio Network.
Get a head start on your career in exciting fields like science, communication, engineering, and medicine, along with tuition assistance in the Pennsylvania National Guard. To learn more about the Pennsylvania National Guard, check out Join PA Guard on Facebook and Instagram, or go to nationalguard.com/PA.
The Pennsylvania Association of Broadcasters and the PIAA, two community-focused organizations, are proud to be collaborating to provide Pennsylvanians free access to local high school sports broadcasts. To follow your schools, check your local TV and radio stations for coverage. Through the PAB and PIAA partnership, following Pennsylvania student athletes has never been easier.
You're listening to the PIAA Spring Sports State Championships on the PIAA Radio Network.
Yeah, welcome back. Go to the bottom of the third inning. It's 2-0 Union. Top of the order, Liv Williams.
The shortstop, number 21, Olivia Williams.
She led off this game with a single. First pitch, up high, ball 1. Up high, ball 2. You definitely don't want to put her speed on. Lights on here at Beard Field here at Penn State.
A little bit early for that.
Yeah.
Must be timed.
Way up high, ball 3 from Schmidt. Williams to Finley commit. Think she'd be taken all the way here, as she is, and she takes a 4-pitch walk. So her speed is on. Bring up Maddie Settle.
Third baseman, number 2, Maddie Settle.
Settle also part of the basketball team at Union area. Popped up to third base her first time up. That's up high.
Ball 5.
Reminds me of the old Texas A&M. You seen that video?
Yeah.
Love that tradition down there. Squaring around the bunt, Williams takes off. Easy stolen base. Plus Grabowski sort of dropped the ball too, but she didn't have a chance. Count 1-on-1 on Maddie Settle. Third baseman Bauman in. Puts the bunt down first base side, and it's a good one. And they avoid the tag, and here comes Williams home. Never stopped around third base. Great job by Settle to avoid the tag. Infield single.
That's just the sneaky ways that Union has been able to create offense with Liv Williams over the last 4 years.
Yeah, good decision here by Joe Ross. He's going to go out and talk to the first base umpire because the home plate umpire had a lot better view than that. From my angle, I thought for sure the tag was missed.
Well, keep in mind here,
And that's going to be the call. Go ahead.
the one thing about it is that instant replay is made at the high school athletics, just not in this state. They have it in West Virginia. So,
And it can stay there.
yeah, I guess so, but say if you want it, make it happen.
I don't want it.
Number 9.
I'll go on that here in a second. But yeah, great job there by Maddie Settle to avoid the tag. His first baseman, or actually the pitcher picked up the ball, did Schmidt, but just couldn't get the tag. So bring up Ireland Fisher, who hit a ball that's still traveling. First pitch strike, her first time up. There is replay in the state of Pennsylvania just in the last play of the state basketball finals. You're allowed to replay that play. That's up outside. That's the only time you're allowed to have replay. I don't even like that.
Wonder if there's ever been buzzer beaters like that.
I've been going to state finals for 30 years, and I don't think they've used it. But I'm not saying they haven't looked at it. Fisher takes a big cut, swing and a miss, strike 2.
Yeah, she wanted to see if she could do something like Nevaeh Hunt did. She got just underneath it, but if she barrels it, it's over the scoreboard.
Comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and going down the second successfully is Settle with the stolen base. Fisher goes down on strikes. 1 out, bring up Liv Benedict. Benedict to me off the slippery rock after her career.
Olivia Benedict.
Her brother Tyler played as football at Mercyhurst. Now a physics and chemistry teacher at Union. She fists one shortstop side. Galella throws and eats up the first baseman. Safe at first is Benedict, and on the play, Settle goes to third. So I'm rolling it at E6. We'll see what the official score says. Had plenty of time to get Benedict.
Center fielder, number 8, Nevaeh Hunt.
Bring Nevaeh Hunt up. Yeah, they do get the error on the shortstop. Nevaeh Hunt takes first pitch up high, ball 1. 2-0 Union here in the bottom, or 3-0 Union, excuse me, in the bottom of the third. Union area leading Holy Cross. Trying to add some more. Hunt puts the bunt down, and it's a good one. That's going to score a run. Down the second is Benedict. Good sacrifice, goes 1-3. Benedict down the second. It's 4-0 Union. Saw a lot of that in the second game.
Yep, smart bunting, smart base running.
27, Maggie Joseph.
So Maggie Joseph struck out her first time up. Ground ball foul right side. Yeah, I'm waiting for hear a few of the Union fans like.
Yeah, it sounds like me. Look out, 4.
Yeah. We're doing a lot of that here in a week. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Oh my God.
Don't worry, the umpires know the score, so we don't have to worry. I always say never trust the scoreboard.
I've learned over the year that we've had here, don't trust the scoreboard or the live stats. Just do it yourself.
Wild pitch gets to Benedict the third. 4-0 Union. Looking for one more here in the third. But it all starts with Liv Williams. Now the Bronx cheer.
I was about to say.
Comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Joseph goes down for the second time today, but Union scores 2 runs on a hit, had an error, and they strand 1. We played 3. Union area leading Holy Cross 4-0. You're listening to 1A Softball Championships only here on the PIAA Radio Network.
Fans, you can have it in white, chocolate, strawberry, and practically any flavor you like. It's the beauty of milk, and no other drink quenches a king-size thirst like milk. after practices reach beyond the colas and other drinks. Get your hands around a tall, cold glass of milk and enjoy. Whole milk, whole nutrition. The PIAA thanks the Allied Milk Producers of Pennsylvania for their support of the PIAA Championships.
Today's PIAA Radio Network broadcast is brought to you by Wayne Bank, your hometown bank proudly serving communities across Pennsylvania for more than 150 years. Just like our local student athletes, Wayne Bank believes in hard work, teamwork, and commitment to excellence. From Friday night lights to championship moments, Wayne Bank is proud to support the schools, families, and communities that make scholastic sports so special. Wayne Bank, every day better, member FDIC.
You're listening to the 2026 PIAA Softball State Championships on the PIAA Radio Network.
Top of the fourth inning, Holy Cross only one hit so far, Ty. Need to get things started here, 3, 4, 5 hitters.
Yeah, it's a rare miss for this offense, especially how strong they've been through districts and also the state run, 9-1 versus Montgomery, 6-5 Claysburg Kimmel. They had a 16-1 victory in their first game of district tournament play.
Jules Kalila takes the first pitch ball. She's only a junior. Sister Mia had quite the career here at Holy Cross. There's a strike. She hit .618 her senior year, did her sister Mia. Was off to Boston College but had some health issues, and she's in the transfer portal right now, but 100%, 110% back, ready to find a new school because they had new coaching change there at Boston College, so she's looking for another school, but she's had quite the high school career for sure. Count 2-1 to Glella. Ground ball right side that's going to find its way through for a base hit. As Confer, she was looking to throw out, was Sammy Confer's looking to throw out Kalila, but bobbled the ball a little bit out in right field.
I think she tried to throw out one of the crossers from right field.
That doesn't happen.
Someone from Berlin Brothers Valley, she tried to eye up.
Boy, is that a fun team to watch in Berlin Brothers Valley. They're young too. As Grabowski takes the first pitch strike.
The first ever matchup between an out-of-district team I ever seen was Berlin Brothers Valley, and I thought that school was just unreal. It was boys basketball, and Prosser's brother, who was at Gannon.
Grabowski hits one to the fence in right center field, around second, and going to third is Glella. She's going to be waved home, and there will be no throw. RBI double for Peyton. Grabowski gets Holy Cross in the board, 4-1, Union area leading. Absolute rocket to right center field.
Yep, no chance for the center fielder or right fielder to split the gap perfectly.
Yeah, Grabowski's going to be off to Bloomsburg after her high school career.
Not too far away from here.
Nope. Claire Hellring 0 for 1 on the day. Fouls this one off. This is what we, or at least what I expected anyways, more of an offensive output from both these teams. Holy Cross only with their third hit so far here in the fourth inning. Comes the 0-1. That's up high. The wind blowing pretty heavily right now out towards right center field. That ball hit right side. That's going to go foul out of play. Good effort there by Confer, by Sammy. Again, the football stadium directly in front of us. Bryce Jordan center off to our right. Comes the 1-2, ground ball, third base side. Settle will throw and get for the second out. Staying at second is Grabowski. Nice strong throw there by Settle.
Center fielder, number 13.
First out of the inning. McKinley Griffiths. Another freshman on this Crusader team. Takes first pitch ball.
I think you'll be able to see Butler later.
We'll find out. Yeah, Holy Cross, went in that first round game against Montgomery, and then get the rematch against Claysburg Kimmel, and was able to get the revenge on Claysburg Kimmel. Claysburg Kimmel knocked Holy Cross out of the playoffs last year, and they were able to return the favor this year, make it all the way here to Penn State. Comes the 2-0 to Griffiths. Strike in the corner. Griffiths doesn't agree with that one. 4-1 Union here at the top of the fourth inning. Comes the 2-1. Swing and a miss. Shannon pitching well here. Count 2-2 to Griffiths. Strike 3 called, letter high for the second out. Fifth strikeout for Shannon.
So both pitchers with 5 strikeouts, and
number 52.
We expected this from Schmidt, but seeing this from Shannon, she's had some good runs, but especially in the highest possible competition you could get, getting 5 strikeouts, well done.
Maya DeSantis struck out first time, and she swings through that one. Yeah, Coach Ross is trying to encourage there. Late on that fastball, strike 2. Yeah, Joe Ross followed John McAndrew, who won 501 games before him at Holy Cross. Big shoes to fill. He's done a nice job. Comes the 0-2. Just gets a piece of it. Coach Ross's daughter, Amanda, pitched at Keene University. She's now an assistant coach at the University of Scranton.
Scranton, a solid D3 program.
0-2 count to DeSantis. Comes the pitch. That's up high. Gets away from Fisher. Going to third is Grabowski. And again, Fisher still throws down there.
Still got to check. Still got to make sure. Well, at least she's making sure that she gets it onto the third baseman.
The 1-2 count to DeSantis. Just gets a piece of that one. Said thanks to everybody here at Penn State for making this happen. One, two again. Strike 3 called. Holy Cross, 1 run on 2 hits. No errors, they strand 1. We played 3.5. It's 4-1 Union area over Holy Cross. You're listening to the 1A Softball Championship only here on the PIAA Radio Network.
The PIAA is honored to have St. Luke's University Health Network, a nationally recognized entity in sports medicine, as the official medical provider of the PIAA Championships. St. Luke's University Health Network is a top 100 major teaching hospital which provides care to athletes ranging from youth sports to professional athletes in Pennsylvania. St. Luke's Sports Medicine offers comprehensive athletic training, orthopedic care, physical therapy, and concussion management, plus sports performance training for individual athletes and teams. St. Luke's is proud to have been chosen to support the Champions of Pennsylvania as the official medical provider of the PIAA Championships.
Spalding is proud to be the official baseball of the PIAA playoffs. Founded on baseball over 100 years ago, Spalding has a full line of baseballs for every level of play. Spalding, true to the game.
You're listening to the 2026 PIAA Softball State Championships on the PIAA Radio Network.
Go to the bottom of the fourth inning. It's 4-1 Union over Holy Cross. 7-8-9 hitters, Corinne Shannon.
Number 15, Corinne Shannon.
Pretty well played game so far here, Ty. So far.
Oh, yeah. Especially with the big hits early on by Union, but then it's been small ball.
And this ball hit first pitch, right field. Fielding it is Elizabeth Myers. One pitch, one out. Emily Ross, who had that two-out double, and stranded at second in the second.
Emily Ross.
She's swinging, pops it up, infield, second base. Colcharno, easy catch, 2 pitches, 2 outs. It sounds like baseball's in a tarp delay. The weather lingering a little bit, so it looks like they might just delay. There's lights over there. That's ripped into center field for a 2-out hit for Sammy Confer. The slap hitter finds its way through the hole.
Now, we haven't really seen much success from slappers in the first 2 games.
No, we haven't.
Olivia Williams.
Wait till we get to Hempfield tomorrow with
Oh, I
6A.
know.
The Luff sisters are the coach's daughter. They're fun to watch. Liv Williams, 1 for 1 on the day, scored 2 runs, takes a first pitch strike. Yeah, really looking forward to see Coach Madison and the Hempfield Spartans. Should be a fun 6A matchup.
Owen J. Roberts, pretty good team out of Pottstown.
Pop up, infield. Bauman giving chase, and so is the shortstop, Galella, but can't make the catch. Galella running towards the fence, trying to make the basket catch, could not in foul territory. So Williams stays alive, going 0-2. Also Valley View and Blackhawk in 4A, and Chartiers Houston and Laurel in 2A tomorrow. Williams left field, that's going to drop in front of the left fielder for a 2-out single, and getting away from the left fielder in Hellring allows Comfort to get the third, Williams the second, and he's 7. 2 outs for Maddie Settle.
Yeah, so E7 double advance.
Yeah, Hellring just tried to come up with the ball and went behind her. Settle already has an RBI. Looking for 2 more. First swings through this one, strike 1.
Maddie Settle.
That's what Liz Williams does. She just gets on base. Finley's getting a good one. So changeup, foul ball down third base, fielded there by Bauman, but in foul territory.
So how about this for Williams? In the PIAA title game, she is 9 for 10 lifetime. On base 10 of 11 times.
That's pretty good.
Not bad.
An all-state team. Comes the 0-2. Settle way out in front of this one. Is going to foul. It's going to find its way into the stands. There's some type of water back there. I don't know if somebody left a drink.
Yeah, I think someone left a drink, spilled some water. Because it splashed like it was getting into the Allegheny at PNC Park.
Maybe hit a bottle of water, don't know. Confer at third, Williams at second. Here comes the 0-2. That's a wild pitch. And coming home safely is Confer. And going third is Liv Williams. It's 5-0 Union.
Well, that's always the bonus when you got a 9-hole hitter that probably would be a 1-hole hitter in any other situation how well Comfort runs. And then, of course, I mean, Williams just runs the base paths.
So one more left out there. Comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, but Union does get another run. On 2 hits, there was an error, and they strand 1. We played 4. Union area leading 5-1 over Holy Cross. You're listening to the 1A Softball Championships only here on the PIAA Radio Network.
Do you need custom cuts of meat for your next cookout? Look no further than Wise Markets. At Wise Markets, they can custom cut a variety of meats, providing you with the perfect size and best quality. You'll always get fresh, in-store cut meat at your local Wise Markets. Eat better, spend less, that's Wise.
If you think you can make the calls, become a PIAA official. Make some extra cash, stay in shape, and enjoy interscholastic sports, all while making a difference in your community. Head to PIAA.org for more information.
You're listening to the PIAA Spring Sports State Championships on the PIAA Radio Network.
Nothing Union area. 5 runs on 6 hits. 1 run on 3 hits and a couple errors for Holy Cross. Looking for some offense. 8-9 one-hitters for Holy Cross. Home plate umpire a little late to the game here.
Gotta do some maintenance.
Yeah. Yeah, getting some drinks of water, which definitely need right now in today's weather. Bauman swings and misses. Also part of the basketball team at Holy Cross. Shannon's been in pretty much control, other than the first 2 hitters of the 4th. Another, well, that was just low inside. Whew. Six strikeouts for Shannon here through the first 4 innings. That's up high, ball 2. Again, 3 more tomorrow. And volleyball championships on Saturday. And a 2-month break for high school. Not so much the PIAA, but at least for us anyways. Swing and a miss. Count goes to 2-2.
Who said I take breaks? Who said I take breaks?
I'm looking forward to a 2-month break. It's been a bit fun year around high school sports. So we've seen a lot of great sports. Ground ball, weekly hit. Benedict will field it first and take it herself for the first out. Yeah, crowned a lot of state champions in every sport. Flag football, a huge success this year. They'll be having a state champion next year.
Number 2, Emily Fitzpatrick.
Bring up Emily Fitzpatrick. Yeah, how about that sport grown like it is?
Girls wrestling, that one just been spectacular growth.
Yeah.
Wonder where they're going to put that championship at.
Well, they moved it to Johnstown this year, the individuals. Or the team championships were Johnstown, excuse me. That's hit. One hot smash to Williams that makes it look easy for the second out. Maybe the second hardest hit ball of the day. Ireland Fisher was the first one with that home run, but one hot smash to Williams and just put the glove out. I was like, nah, I'll take it.
No, it's not getting through against her.
Bring up Schmidt.
Vacuum out there, shorts.
Ball fouled out of play.
They have been getting closer and closer. Every foul ball is just getting closer and closer to the target.
We're getting one this year. We're getting one. We're sitting in the open box here above first base, in between about, 20 feet up the line or so. On the second level, boy, that ball's hit deep left center field, and that's gone. Ava Schmidt with a ball in the left center cuts the lead to 5-2.
Absolutely smoked it. And it was a no-doubter off the bat.
Schmidt with her 7th home run on the year, her 18th RBI. And Holy Cross showing some life.
Second baseman, number 14, Lila Vilcharno.
And for Union, you're just glad that happened with nobody on base.
Yes.
Just get right back in the circle and start over. You got 2 outs here in the 5th. You still have a 5-2 lead as Garciano fouls the first pitch off. Also part of the basketball team at Holy Cross. Fouls this one off, strike 2. Pitch down low. (5-2) Union. Comes the 1-2. Ground ball right side, right to Benedict, who will step on first for the 3rd out. A run and 1 hit. They strand nobody. Go to the bottom of the 5th. 5-2 Union. You're listening to High School 1A Softball Championship, only here on the PIAA Radio Network.
The PA Attorney General's office and the PIAA remind you to not let pain become a killer. Be a good Samaritan. If you suspect a teammate, family member, or friend of abusing prescription drugs, tell a coach, tell a teammate, tell a teacher, tell someone. For help and information, go to ddap.pa.gov, and together we can ensure that pain doesn't become a killer. The PIAA would like to thank preferred headwear and headbrand supplier Outdoor Cap and Junk Brands for their continued sponsorship of PIAA athletics. Their products are built to perform with style from the sidelines to the stands. Visit junkbrands.com to learn more.
You're listening to the 2026 PIAA Softball State Championships on the PIAA Radio Network.
Go to the bottom of the 5th inning. It's 5-2. Union area over Holy Cross, 3, 4, 5 hitters. Baseball game has not started yet over across the field, which me personally I'm happy about because I want to go watch Butler, but they're trying to sneak this game in. First pitch down low to Ireland Fisher, hit the 2-run bomb in the 1st and struck out in the 3rd. That's down low, ball 2. You can understand why they're waiting. If you know something's coming, you don't. It probably takes a while to put that tarp on, I would assume, over in the baseball field to be safe. Swing and a miss. You have lights. I'm sure these teams don't have another hotel, ready to be, place to stay for the night. So whatever it takes, it takes. I know Butler came up last night as Fisher count goes 3-1. Fisher pop up high, infield catcher Grabowski behind the plate makes the catch for the 1st out. Grabowski stayed with it and made the lunging catch behind the plate.
Yeah, that one was up a mile high and
battling
looked
the
like
wind.
it was going to twist into the right behind home plate, but instead it twisted back.
Bring up Liv Benedict. Reached on an air and flew out. There's a strike. Yeah, as long as there's no lightning in the area, we can keep playing as long as we can. Try to get through this. Try to get through 7 here. Benedict puts this one past the diving second baseman and Quattrano into the center field for a 1-out hit.
Yep, just able to push it past the second baseman, Quattrano.
Fielder, number 8, Nevaeh Hunt.
Nevaeh Hunt 0 for 1 a day. Flew out to deep left field her first time up and then sacrificed in the third. And hits this one deep left field. Does not have enough though. Going back to make the catch was Hellring. And staying at first is Benedict for the second out.
Nevaeh is just clapping her hands and saying, come on, man. How do I have this good carry twice, but it doesn't get out? It goes to the warning track.
Second baseman, number 27, Maggie Joseph.
Yeah, the first one went further.
I'd say this, if she has warning track power, this 200, it's a home run back at a regular high school park.
Maggie Joseph fouls off the first pitch. Now, I thought that ball was out of here before the first one was. Close to it.
Yeah, that one felt like it was going to go. Like, it felt like its launch angle was a better launch angle.
Comes the 0-1, swing and a miss to Maggie Joseph. And what was that launch angle? About 40% or I love all these stats for Major League Baseball. Just actually, you can tell I don't. Comes the 0-2, swing and a miss. So no runs and a hit, no errors, and they strand one. We played 5. It's 5-2 Union area. You're listening to high school softball here on the PIAA radio network.
Baron rings are the official championship ring of the PIAA. For more information or to order your custom championship rings, please go to baronrings.com. That website, once again, is baronrings.com to order your custom championship rings today.
The Pennsylvania Association of Broadcasters and the PIAA, two community-focused organizations, are proud to be collaborating to provide Pennsylvanians free access to local high school sports broadcasts. To follow your schools, check your local TV and radio stations for coverage. Through the PAB and PIAA partnership, following Pennsylvania student athletes has never been easier.
You're listening to the PIAA Spring Sports State Championships on the PIAA Radio Network.
Go to the top of the 6th, Union area leading 5-2. 3, 4, 5 hitters for Holy Cross.
Leading off the top of the 6th inning, for the Crusaders, number 20, shortstop, Jules Galella.
And it's starting to get really windy and dark to our left. First pitch up outside, ball 1 to Galella. And there is a severe thunderstorm warning in the area right now.
Stop talking about it.
Yeah. That's hit in the right center field for a leadoff single for Jules Galella. She's 2 for 3 in the day.
The catcher, 0-0, Peyton Grabowski.
So Grabowski had the RBI double in the 4th. Comes the first pitch. The strike at the knees. 5-2 Union area here in the top of the 6th. There's a strike at the letter, strike 2. Yeah, things. Glella at first. Here comes the 0-2. That's a fly ball. Right center field. Nevaeh Hunt's got a beat on it. Makes the catch in right center field. Boy, does she got some serious speed out there in center field, Tyler.
She closed the distance so well in right center. It seemed like it was going to go in between with the right fielder comp for the last hope for it, but excellent work by hunting it down.
Did I say freshman? Boy, does she have a bright future ahead of her. Bring up Claire Hellring, 0 for 2 on the day. It's getting mighty dark here. First pitch, a strike. Yeah, we got a lot of important people up here in the press box area. Ready to make some decisions. That ball's hit in the left center field. Nobody's getting that one. That's off the wall. Around second and getting the third is Galella. Stopping at second is Hellring. Hard double there for Hellring. Tying run coming up to the plate of McKinley Griffiths.
That one was just a hard shot right off the left center wall.
Center fielder.
Good collection by Hunt to get it back into the infield quickly, and now suddenly Holy Cross got something brewing.
And Griffith. And here comes Coach Fisher to have a talk out on the mound. Union scored 2 in the first, 2 in the third, 1 in the fourth. Holy Cross has scored 1 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth, trying to tie it up here in the sixth. They have second and third and 1 out. Here in the top of the sixth as things are getting mighty, mighty windy here at State College.
There goes a Penn State.
And whatever is blown off the trees, the leaves, and that's going to be it. They're making a delay call right now to try to get this tarp on the field.
Inclement weather is approaching the area. We are asking that you please seek shelter and leave the
Which is probably the right call.
Your vehicle.
Yep.
Teams and umpires in the field, please report to the indoor cages. Teams warming up for the next
Okay,
game.
we're going to close things up.
Tonight. Updates will be provided via the public address system. And you can follow your team's Twitter feed.
Oops.
Thank you for
So we're just trying to get these windows off. Excuse the noise as we try to get these windows going here.
Hi, I'm
The
Dr.
pay
Elizabeth.
attention you fans.
And we are currently in a rain delay in the Class 1A championship. The score is 5-2 Union. Holy Cross has the game-tying run at the plate whenever we continue this game. At the moment, like the earliest window for it, this is just basing it off of my phone, the earliest window may be 8 p.m.
We will find out, but how about the job that everybody did here? Got the tarp on just in the nick of time before the rain start coming down. So once this rain stops, I mean, we'll have a dry field underneath there, which is great. They did a phenomenal job. Great teamwork up here in the press box.
Yeah, able to get the
they get the windows in.
Yeah, we're effectively in like a luxury box.
Yeah, so we were able to get these windows in and keep everything dry in here. Now we're having a big party with about 20 of us waiting for the rain out and listening to rain music here at Beard Field.
He's playing Slayer Raining Blood now.
Yeah, we get riding the storm up at REO Speedwagon.
Next up, Riders on the Storm. Why not?
Yeah, I'm sure BJ Thomas will be making an appearance here sometime across the speakers. But the baseball game never did get started over there. They decided to keep the tarp on the field over at the baseball field, so they did not start. So once the rain subsides over there, they'll take the tarp off and start the 6A baseball game. Indiana a champion in 4A baseball. For softball, Shaler softball in 5A, Pine Grove in 3A. And trying to get through 2 more games here. Tomorrow we will have another triple header starting at 11 o'clock here for softball, 10:30 for baseball. We will have the 2A, 4A, 6A softball championships here from Beard Field and State College. A surprise, I mean, looking at the weather earlier in the week, I wouldn't even think we were going to get this in.
I thought we were going to be straight up wiped out of this first day.
Yeah, Thursday and Friday just did not look good whatsoever, but we were able to, the weather does subside. And last year they called the 2 games and it never rained because everything looked like it was going to happen. Everything started drifting off. So you never know only God knows about the weather. So when it's going to rain, how it's going to work. But nonetheless, it's just a great job at getting everything situated. The teams are in the dugouts underneath from their dugouts into the locker rooms.
Everyone that has a radio broadcast is able to have their equipment present and accounted for.
And hopefully the media tent is dry over there, as we're getting a few shakes of the head maybe. So it looks like the rain's coming from behind the radio tent. So. You might be lucky in that aspect of it. But we are in a rain delay 5-2 Union area over Holy Cross. So we're going to take a break here on the PIAA Radio Network, and we are in a rain delay here from Beard Field. You're listening to the 1A State Softball Championship only here on the PIAA Radio Network.
And welcome back on the PIAA Radio Network. Still in a rain delay. You're at the top of the 6-5-2 Union. Holy Cross has 2 runners on and the tying run at the plate. At the moment, the rain has somewhat subsided. It really looks like it's more sprinkles that is currently the forecast here from Nittany Lions Softball Park. They're waiting for the final bits of this storm cell to pass and then likely to get ready at playing. Though at the moment there's no official time designation. We're still waiting for more information, and we will pass that on to you when we get that. Until then, it's still 5-2 Union in the top of the 6 on the PIAA Radio Network. And welcome back, everyone. An update for the 1A softball championship. We just got told that this game will be resuming at 7:30 p.m. Right now, they're taking the weights off of the tarp, and they're about to take that off the field. And we should be able to restart our game in the top of the 6th. 1 out, 5-2 score, and 2 runners on, and the game-tying run at the plate for Holy Cross. Union ahead 5-2. So at 7:30, we should be all cleared to play some softball and finish out this 1A championship. So stay tuned. The 1A championship will resume at 7:30 p.m. on the PIAA radio network.
And welcome back to Baird Field, 7:30. We're about 5 minutes away from resuming this game here in the 1A state finals here from Baird Field. 1A state championship. Already played 2 games this afternoon. Shaler, actually this morning, started at 11 o'clock. Shaler winning 10-0 and Pine Grove winning 7-1. Recap quick this one right now is Union with a 5-2 lead here in the top of the 6th inning, and we have 1 out. Liv Williams led off the bottom of the first bottom of the first inning with a single, and then the 2-run bomb by Ireland Fisher made it 2-0. Union would score 2 more runs in the bottom of the 3rd inning, a leadoff walk from Liv Williams. Maddie Settle with an RBI single, and Settle was able to come home on an error, making it 4-0 Union. Holy Cross would score their run in the top of the 4th inning, a leadoff single by Jules Galala, and then an RBI double by Peyton Grabowski, making it 4-1. Union would add to their lead with a 5-1 in the bottom of the 4th, a 2-out single by Sammy Comfort, got the second on a wild pitch, and then Liv Williams able to knock her in, making it 5-1, and then a 2-out home run by Ava Schmidt in the top of the 5th inning, making it 5-2. In the top of the 6th inning, Jules Galala led off with a single, a fly out to center field by Peyton Grabowski, and then a double by Claire Hellring, making it 2nd and 3rd with 1 out here in the top of the 6th inning, with Holy Cross, the Crusaders, trailing 5-2. So Ty, we're just about getting ready to start here in a couple more minutes. Umpires coming back out on the field. The long delay, we don't have to worry about baseball where you're not going to have a starting pitcher the rest, they're done for the night.
Pitcher, you're just rolling it.
Yeah, so you don't have to worry about that, which is a good thing. So we'll see what the effect is, though. Both teams got their 5-minute warm-up. Actually, Holy Cross only took 2 of their 5 minutes that they wanted, so just a couple ground balls. But the field is perfect because they get the tarp on just in time.
Yeah, they were pretty much bang on with everything out there, getting that tarp out. And, of course, they did it so well, the rain just slipped right off of the tarp, and we were ready to go pretty much from the jump. But, these teams were in those dugouts. Of course, they're Division I dugouts, so there's hitting areas. They were definitely working on things, and it's going to be interesting to see how different this game could be coming out of it. I mean, Holy Cross was rolling before that, and then you give it an hour?
Yeah, it's been a good hour and a half. The baseball game has not started yet over across the street. So now they're going to call both coaches out and make sure the scorebooks match, make sure everybody's on the same page. As far as I know, there was no count on the batter, so they called it right before McKinley Griffiths was stepping into the box. She's the next batter, but both scorebooks got to match up right now. Make sure of that. Make sure who's on the base and everybody's on the same page, and we'll try to finish this last 6th and 7th inning and claim a champion. The good news is the radar behind it looks clear. Don't have to worry about that for the rest of the night. We do have lights just in case something unforeseen happens. But it looks like we're about ready to roll here. Union will take the field. Everybody's got smiles on their face, happy to be able to start this one up again.
Yeah, finish this out and decide a champion the right way.
Yeah, he don't want it to end in 5 innings. Play a good 7-inning game here, so both teams are going to have their huddle here, regroup, and go from there. Again, tomorrow we'll be back on the air at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning for the 2A championship between Laurel and Chartiers Houston. 2 District 7 teams for the first time ever doing battle in the championship game, thanks to Chartiers Houston winning the eastern side of the bracket.
Yeah, gotta I gotta do the mile check for Chartiers Houston and see how many miles it was around for them. They were out here. They did play a game at Bald Eagle area, and that's not too far away from here. So we gotta do the mile counter real quick later tonight for that.
Yes, that's the problem with this Pennsylvania being so big. Yeah, sometimes the Western teams got to go east. It's usually the other way around. Usually it's a Western, especially in 6A, the Eastern teams come out west and be on that side of the bracket. But nonetheless, Corinne Shannon on the mound, Ireland Fisher behind the plate, Liv Benedict at first, Maggie Joseph at second, Liv Williams at short, Maddie Settle at third. From left to right, Emily Ross, Nevaeh Hunt, and Sammy Confer is your defensive alignment. At third is Jules Galella. Second base, Claire Hellring. We have no count on McKinley Griffiths, who struck out twice so far today. And there is one out here in the top of the sixth with Union leading 5-2. I think that's about it. The recap done.
Yep. All good. We didn't even have her officially bat. Basically, after the double by Hellring, we shut it down for a bit.
So it looks like most of the crowd stuck around. Had to go out to their cars, and the good news is it just rained fairly hard, but we didn't get the brunt of everything. So which was good. So Shannon ready to go in the circle.
So it was 1:46. 1 hour, 46 minutes, that rain delay.
Basically the length of a softball game.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, so.
Or the length of last year's Bald Eagle area, Pine Grove area game.
Yeah.
Times 2.
I was going to say that was a couple innings, wasn't it? First pitch to Griffiths is a ball up and high. Mentioned Griffiths, 2 strikeouts in a day. And she fouls this one off. Well, the good news, or the bad news, we're not going to get a foul ball now because the windows are closed.
No. So that ends.
We will not reopen the windows here.
I don't think we're reopening for the rest of the week.
No. Well, that's up to them. If they want to open them tomorrow, feel free, but strictly up to them. Comes the 1-1. That's up and outside ball 2. I mean, I'm thankful for them being open, but I understand them being closed.
Provided some good radio from what I heard.
Yeah. We got the windows closed. That was the main thing.
Now we got the air conditioning.
Count 2-1. That's up high ball 3. Again, Holy Cross trailing by 3 here in the top of the 6th inning. McKinley Griffiths, the freshman. Be followed by Maya DeSantis, a freshman. Their biggest game of their career. Comes the 3-1. There's a strike. Looks like Griffith's taken all the way. Again, Grabowski at third. Hellring at second. Payoff pitch coming from Shannon the Griffiths. Gets the sign, here it comes. Little dribbler back to Shannon. She's going to throw home, and it's dropped by Fisher, and everybody's safe. 5-3 Holy Cross. Griffiths reaches on the fielder's choice. Worst case scenario there, Ty.
Yeah, I thought that Shannon didn't really even have to rush that throw. She could have put it right into the pocket of Fisher, and that's easy. Barbecue chicken at the plate. As you go 1-2, but just rushed it. Now it's getting real interesting.
Bring up Maya DeSantis, a first pitch ball, and taking off her second and making it is Griffiths. Didn't see who they gave the error on. They haven't awarded it yet, but
they'll probably give it to Shannon.
And now we're going to have a pinch runner coming out, I believe. No, they're just warning I think they're warning the coach to stay in the box, possibly. So the 1-0 pitch coming to DeSantis. There's a strike. (5-3) Union here in the top of the 6th inning. 1 out. Tying runner at second base. Swing and a miss by DeSantis.
Right now, if you're Shannon, you're just trying to get back on track. You've been shellacked, and then you had to sit down for an hour 46 break.
Comes the 1-2. Strike 3 call. There's the second out. Big strikeout there. And for some reason, they gave Griffiths a hit on that play.
No, that was
I have no idea why, but nonetheless, it's 2 outs.
That's a fielder's choice every day.
Yeah, and an error. But anyways, bring up Kira Bauman with try to tie this game up. Pitch fouled off.
It's clear. Shannon throws a good ball there. That's an out at the plate.
Official score being nice.
Everybody had to wait, maybe to get the kinks out.
Comes the 1-strike pitch. Ground ball, fielded by Liv Williams, throws over to first, and Union gets out of the inning barely. They give up a run. 2 hits, we have an error, and then there's 2 men left. At the end of 5.5, it's 5-3 Union area over Holy Cross. You're listening to the 1A Softball Championship only here on the PIAA Radio Network.
Hi, I'm Dr. Elizabeth Zona, an osteopathic physician dedicated to protecting young people. Every family needs to know that 13 American teens die every week from a drug overdose, and most involve fentanyl. Many never even knew that's what they were taking. Because fentanyl can be found in fake prescription pills made to look like real medications, like Xanax or Percocet, and they're often sold on social media. Just one pill can kill. Learn more at fentanylawarenessday.org, presented by Song for Charlie through POMA.
The Pennsylvania Association of Broadcasters and the PIAA promote the highest ideals of good sportsmanship in interscholastic athletics. Always remember to respect student athletes, coaches, contest officials, and game administration to help promote a safe and positive game environment. Together, we can foster a community of good sportsmanship.
You're listening to the PIAA Spring Sports State Championships on the PIAA Radio Network.
Back for the bottom of the 6th inning, the 7, 8, 9 hitters for Union area, Shannon, Ross, and Confer.
It's all about insurance runs here for Union.
First pitch, just a little low. Yeah, they just said, according to official score, is a fielder's choice hit to the pitcher's mound. That ball right field. It's going to be a fair ball. Gets to the right field wall. Shannon on her way to second. And she takes a wide turn. The throw goes up to third base, fortunately, and not to second base. So she's on for a leadoff double. Corinne Shannon just inside the right field line.
Yeah, perfectly placed, and that's how you bounce back after giving up a tough inning.
And we're going to have a courtesy runner. More likely it's going to be Erica Reichert, I would assume. Or actually, yep, it will be Erica Reichert. The speedster.
Reichert with 30 runs.
And now we're going to get a Joe Ross trip to the mound. And Reichert will go over and talk to Coach Fisher on the third base line. So Union trying to answer back here after giving up the run in the 6th inning. Emily Ross, who's 1 for 2 in the day, will come up to the plate. You would think she'll be bunting here in this situation, Ty.
Trying to get the runner over, maybe trying to get as much speed as possible on the bases. She might be able to beat it out, but right now the focus is get Reichert to third.
And that's what Coach Ross is letting him know. Again, in his 11th year here at Holy Cross. Union area look for some insurance run. They lead by 2. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. Ross swinging away and hits it deep left center field, and that's going to find its way all the way to the wall, and she will have her second double of the game. Another RBI. Emily Ross, 6-3 Union.
Big time answer by the Scotties, especially after this Holy Cross team has put up a run an inning in the past 3. Reestablish that distance.
Remember, they scored 7 in the 6th the last game. Led off 2 doubles here in the 6th this game. Sammy Confer, who's 1 for 2. Of course, the last game it started with the top of the order. Confer first pitch up outside. This inning starting with a number 7 hitter. Top of the order waiting. Big insurance run for the Scotties.
Critical.
Comes the 1-0 to Confer. Fouls this one off. Yes. Center fielder McKinley Griffiths, very shallow in center field, as is Elizabeth Myers in right. Deeper is Hellring in left. For the slap hitter in Confer. And that's a wild pitch that's going to allow Ross to get the third. So count 2-1 now on Sammy Confer. Infield's going to have to play in.
No choice here.
And there's a strike, and that just allows Confer to be able to slap it through anywhere now. Count goes 2-2. Makes it tougher to field, that's for sure. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. Comes the 2-2 pitch. Confer takes low. Waiting on deck is the top of the order, and Liv Williams, who's 2 for 2 on the day. And hitting over 600 on the year.
And if you get to the top of the order with no one out,
look out. Payoff pitch. Confer takes ball 4. And a chance to really put an icing on the cake right now here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Chance to break this game open. Infield will move back now with Liv Williams up. Actually, now they're going to change their mind and come in a little bit, this infield. Said Liv Williams, a 600 hitter. Come the first pitch to Liv. Ground ball fielded by the pitcher, and she throws it away. Schmidt made a nice play up the middle and then tried to come home with and made a bad throw. 7-3 Union.
Pretty much almost a replay of the last half inning with Shannon trying to throw to Fisher. The throw's low and it gets caught up in the feet of the catcher, and it's an E1. They put the error for this one, but not the other one.
Bring up Maddie Settle. She hits the first pitch. Will get out of play, and it does. So Confer's at second base after that play. Williams at first. This is a nice play by Ava Schmidt, too. That ball was destined for center field, but she was able to get that glove off field, but she rushed to throw home. A lot of speed on the bases. Confer's second, Williams at first. Settle, ground ball goes foul. Yeah, not a bad play there by Coach Fisher. If he had a glove on, he would have fielded that one.
If I would have had a glove on, I would have fielded it too. So we feel mutual here, man.
Count 0-2. Settle just a check swing, a very, very late swing, and just gets a piece of it. Fouls it off, though. Mentioned about 3 hours ago, Settle was going to go to YSU for nursing. Third-team volleyball player. She's behind in the count 0-2. She's 1 for 3 in a day. Now she's 1 for 4 because she just struck out, blew the fastball by her. Then Schmidt 2 outs. Bring up Ireland Fisher, who's 1 for 3 in the day. Dangerous Ireland Fisher was 16 home runs on the year. Can be very, very careful here. First pitch up outside. Outfield extremely deep.
Get the feeling that if Fisher gets a hold of this one, you can pretty much start planning the parade.
And she does. It's going to be a field in the back at second base by the second baseman, Lila Carchano, and saves a run that everybody just moves up 65 feet. Nice place by Carchano, Ty, to save a run.
Yeah, Colchano was able to pretty much meet at the apex of the top of the softball diamond and keep that out of the outfield.
But bringing up Liv Benedict. First pitch, a strike. Liv Benedict. Favorite food? Tacos and crab legs for a Liv Benedict.
That's a strange
nice combination. Yeah. I didn't say it the same side. And she's out. Going, nice play there with catcher. Grabowski throws down the third and gets Sammy Comfer sleeping down there. So she's out. Now there's 2 outs. Play goes 2-5. And now we're going to get the courtesy runner for Fisher. And that's going to be Myra Holmes for the courtesy runner. So Comfort getting caught sleeping there in third base. Came up a little bit too far down the line. Grabowski, a nice throw to Kira Bauman. So 1-1 count on Benedict. Benedict has 6 home runs on the year.
Can't be an out at third base, especially now.
Pitch outside corner, strike 2. Count 1 and 2 to Benedict. Hopefully it doesn't come back to haunt him. You do have a 4-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Comes the 1-2. Just does get a piece of it. Ground ball back to Schmidt for the 3rd out of the inning, but Union able to answer with 2 runs on 3 hits. Had an error, they strand 2. Go to the top of the 7th, Union area leading 7-3 over Holy Cross. You're listening to the 1A Softball Championship, only here on the PIAA Radio Network.
Transform your field with Digital Scoreboard's massive outdoor LED displays. Designed to handle any weather, they deliver bold visuals for scores, replays, and sponsor ads. Visit digitalscoreboards.net to get started.
Some see a high school football stadium. We see a place where Pennsylvanians come together as a community. The Pennsylvania Association of Broadcasters and the PIAA creating opportunities for student athletes to be seen across Pennsylvania.
You're listening to the PIAA Spring Sports State Championships on the PIAA Radio Network.
And welcome back. Do or die 7th for Holy Cross. 9-1-2 hitters for the Crusaders. 3 outs away for Union for their 2nd championship in a row. And for me to possibly buy another shirt. Emily Fitzpatrick, 0 for 2 in the days. Grounded out to Liv Williams twice. Takes a first pitch ball.
Limone's shirt allocation is always big news.
A bunch of them from North Allegheny. Next pitch outside. Of course, it helped when the girls volleyball team from North Allegheny won 8 in a row.
Yeah, it feels like pretty much a guarantee with them.
Yeah, got upset last year. Didn't even make the state playoffs. There's a strike with Fitzpatrick taken all the way. Fitzpatrick mentioned about 3 hours ago also. She's on the golf team at Holy Cross. 2-1, fouled up just below us. Of course, now I'll probably hit the window and go through it. I'm sure these are shatterproof windows.
Gotta be.
Count 2-2. Popped up, shallow left field. Emily Ross along the line makes the catch for the first out. 2 outs away of the Scotties. At the end of this inning, at the end of the game, we will have a quick recap. Take a commercial break, have a recap, and get ready for tomorrow. Top of the order, Ava Schmidt, the Moravian commit. She's 2 for 2 in the day with that home run in her last at bat. First pitch down low. It's a first team All-State Player of the Year. Also plays basketball at Holy Cross. The 1-0, little dribbler third base side will go foul. Maddie Settle touches it there. Count 1-1. Union area leading 7-3 here in the top of the 7th after the hour and 46-minute rain delay. Shannon trying to close things out. A 1-1. Ripped into right field. Over the glove of Sammy Confer in right field that goes to the fence. Schmidt is going to try for 3, and she's going to go in standing up. 1-out triple for Ava Schmidt.
3 for 3 with 3 hard hit balls, including that home run.
Yeah, 1 hit away from the cycle. I know she would love the chance, but Holy Cross needs 4 runs with only 2 outs left here as Lila Cocharno, which is 0 for 3, steps in. And she hits 1 foul right field side. Well, it feels weird with the windows closed. No outside sound, but
yeah, no outside sound, but they can hear us. No issues.
You're bouncing off the windows.
Comes the 0-1. Gets the foul back. Count 0-2. Union 2 outs away from back-to-back championships. Comes the 0-2. That's outside. Yeah, Shannon only a junior. Fisher only a junior. So they'll be back next year. Hope to make another run. Comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss at a high fastball. 2 outs, and Union 1 away from a victory. Union fans are going to be on their feet now. It's up to Jules Galella. 2 for 3 in the day. She's scored twice so far. A couple singles. Swings through that fastball. Schmidt at third. Crusaders trail by 4 here in the 7th. Comes the 0-1. Little flare, second base. Maggie Joseph throws the Benedict, and there you go. Back-to-back champions for the Union Scotties. And that will do it here from Beard Field. We'll take a break and we'll be back with a recap. Congratulations to the Union area Scotties. You're listening to high school softball here on the PIAA Radio Network.
Is college in your future? The Pennsylvania Higher Education Assistance Agency helps PA students and families navigate all things college, such as scholarships, grants, and loans. For more information on ways to plan and pay for college, visit PHEAA.org. That's PHEAA.org. Attention fans, get your next game day ticket using Hometown. As the official online ticketing partner of the PIAA, Hometown gives you a simple and secure way to search, buy, and scan your ticket right from your phone. Download the Hometown Fan app from your mobile app store today.
The PIAA Radio Network is brought to you by Wayne Bank, your hometown bank proudly serving communities across Pennsylvania for more than 150 years. If you think you can make the calls, become a PIAA official. Make some extra cash, stay in shape, and enjoy interscholastic sports, all while making a difference in your community. Head to PIAA.org for more information.
You're listening to the PIAA Spring Sports State Championships on the PIAA Radio Network. Welcome to the post-game show. For a recap of today's championship game and the medal ceremonies from Beard Field, here's Tyler Polk and Lee Moan.
Yeah, and welcome back. Post-game show. 7-3 final. 7 runs, 10 hits, no errors for Union. 3 runs, 7 hits, 3 errors for Holy Cross, Ty. And Union jumped out early, which is something they haven't done in the state playoffs, but they did here today.
Yeah, that early jump was the difference. You get that 2-run home run from Ireland Fisher, who has been pretty much one of the biggest parts of your offense all season. And then you just continue to add on. Really, you take a look at the 4-run difference with it. You think of those first 4 runs for Union in the first 3 innings. Holy Cross was able to get back into this game. They got a couple runs. They got a run in each of the 3 of the last 4 innings. But, again, Union able to stack runs, unlike that early going against Berlin Brothers Valley. And sometimes during the state tournament, they stacked them in just about every other inning. And you come away with the victory in another state championship.
Yeah, it was a pretty good effort there for Union and for Holy Cross. Unfortunately, coming up a little short. You mentioned the 2-run home run by Ireland Fisher, and then the RBI single by Maddie Settle. She came around the score on an error by the shortstop, making it 4-0, and then Holy Cross with that RBI double from Grabowski in the 4th inning, making it 4-1. Scotties would score 1 in the bottom of the 4th inning. Scoring was Sammy Confer. Liv Williams singled, and then left fielder bobbling the ball. Confer coming around the score, making it 5-1. That solo home run that Ava Schmidt, what a day for Ava Schmidt, 3 for 3 in the day, home run, triple, and a single. She cut the lead to 5-2, and then they cut the lead to 5-3 in the 6th inning, getting 2, a single and a double, having a 2nd and 3rd with 1 out, and reaching on the fielder's shorts was McKinley Griffith, make it 5-3. But Corinne Shannon tied, digging in deep, striking out DeSantis, and then getting Bauman to go into the 6-3 ground out. Big part of the game right there to shut things out.
Yeah, she was a gamer. When it looked like Holy Cross was potentially going to touch her up, and maybe you could thank the rain delay just a little bit in the 6th inning, but it looked like for a while that she wasn't really going to have a chance to respond out there. But She's able to get out of that inning, and then what does she do? She leads off with a double, and her courtesy runner comes in and scores for her. She was able to get back that offense from, well, great hitting from Holy Cross today.
Yeah, and then Union scoring those 2 insurance runs in the bottom of the 6th, doubles from Shannon and Ross. Walked to Confer, and then getting an Ireland Fisher single. Nonetheless, getting a couple runs, making it 7-3 final. But congratulations to Holy Cross, first of all, and it's just a great, great season.
Yeah, fantastic year for Holy Cross. They wrap up the campaign 21-4. Union finishes 22-2. Winning pitchers, Corinne Shannon. She pitched 7 innings, allowing 7 hits, 3 runs, 3 of them earned, 1 walk, and struck out Ave. The loss is credited to Ava Schmidt. She pitched 7 innings, allowing 4 hits, 4 runs, 3 of them earned, 2 walks, and 8 strikeouts. The line score for Union, winning their 2nd state title, back-to-back state titles, 7 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 6 on base. And for Holy Cross, 3 runs on 7 hits, 3 errors, and they left 6 on base.
So that will do it here from Beard Field from Penn State. Again, final score, the Union area Scotties win back-to-back state championships. They defeat Holy Cross 7-3 for our producer Garrett Dolan. For my partner Ty Polk, my name's Lee Moon. Again, final score, Union defeats Holy Cross 7-3. You've been listening to the 1A Softball Championship only here on the PIAA Radio Network. Have a great night, everybody.
Welcome to the post-game show. For a recap of today's Thank you for tuning in to today's state championship game on the PIAA Radio Network. This broadcast is intended exclusively for the benefit of the listening audience, and any use, broadcast, or distribution of this broadcast without the expressed written consent of the PIAA is strictly prohibited. Stay tuned for more state championship broadcasts on the PIAA Radio Network, and stay up to date with sports news all across the Commonwealth at PIAA.org. The preceding has been a presentation of the PIAA Radio Network.